Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be all about timelines and GitHub's network graphs, to be precise. But if you have no idea what I'm even talking about, I'll first show you. I'm currently on the GitHub page of Slant On 4, and if I click on the fork amount, it'll open up a page to show me a graph, a timeline to be precise. And on this timeline we can see when code was submitted. This, for example, is showing the month of April 2017, and you will see on what days there have been code submits and on what dates people made derivatives of this repository by making a fork and committing to that. There are more forks than are displayed here because only forks that have any changes in them are displayed in this timeline. So yeah, this is a timeline and this is available for all repositories on GitHub. Well, not really, because GitHub has a lot of code and some repositories are really huge. For example, Google's JSON repository has around 2000 forks, almost. And if I click on this, you will see code load network graph, too many forks to display. It's just too huge to even render. And this isn't the only case. There are a lot bigger repositories than Google's JSON. For example, TensorFlow with, wow, exactly 26,000 forks. If I click on this, you guessed it, it won't render a graph. I think you can get the idea of what I've done. I've spent the last 2 weeks working on a program in Java that generates really huge timelines for really big repositories like this. So, to give you a basic idea, I'll first load up the Slant On 4 timeline. You can already see the timeline in here, but I will open up my timeline that has been generated. As you can see, it's rendered on an HTML page which I've written. It's nothing fancy, just proof of concept, and shows you a little information. This timeline, for example, has been generated on April 15th. It shows around 400 commits, and the image size, which is really important, is about 8000 times 600, roughly. And it has 32 tiles with a size of 500 by 500 each. This is because the entire image is divided into sub-images. So if I click open a new tab on this tile right here, you'll see that an image is just only a part of the timeline. So yeah, I can also click around in here to navigate. And yeah, that's a timeline. The only thing it doesn't show are pull requests that have been merged, but I can add that. I will probably even add that right after this video, because it's not much of a change I have to do. Anyway. So yeah, Slant On 4's repository is this size. The image size is 7724 pixels times 600 pixels. And now I'm going to show you Google JSON's timeline. And before I open this page, I want you to guess what the size of this repository will be, of this timeline, the image size. Have you guessed ready? Okay, then I'm going to show you. This timeline is 57,000 times 6,000 pixels big, and it has almost 1.5k tiles. And it's been generated on April 19th of 2017. If I move to the very far right on here, you will see it gets pretty messy. And I can also move around like this. And it even has a little trouble rendering sometimes because it's that big. But this isn't even all of it. Now I'm going to show you TensorFlow's network graph. And yes, I want you to guess how big that's gonna be. Have you guys ready? I'm sure you didn't guess this. 555,000 times 112,000 pixels. That's a huge image. That's a really big image. And this is actually the reason why there are so many tiny tiles. Not because it's too much to render, but because I'm actually exceeding the maximum image size of an image. Images can't be that large, so I have to divide it into small images to even render it. Anyway, this is 250k tiles. Wow. So I can show you the end of this. And it takes a little while to render. Whoops. Oh, I was still in dragging mode. That's not good. Now. This is the end. And there are some parts that are really funky. Most of it is just empty space, because it's like just so huge. You know? There we go. This is actually a really fun part. There's this diagonal line, which is just crazy. If we go to... I have no idea what height this is. Like 28 and 0. You will see that on the left side there are a lot of tiles with like patch 3. Somebody just made a whole ton of branches inside his fork. And, well, he's just occupying like 50 tiles. 50 rows, actually, of the image. And, yeah, have fun with that. So, yeah, the image is just gigantic. If I pull up this info, it's huge. It's just so big. Wow. So anyway, tell me in the comments, should I make a behind the code video about this, how it's done? I have no idea if this actually interests anyone. But yeah, these are huge timelines for GitHub. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you've learned that you don't want to generate any images this large. And see you next time. Bye.